Thank you.
Dr. McHugh, can you tell us about a time that you made an unpopular decision?
When one is putting together operations plans, and the problem with putting this operations plan together that I had, it was sort of old, outdated equipment, but I knew it was going to save my company enormous amounts of money. I was sort of working on this project by myself. There weren't many people that wanted to join this project with me. And so every decision I made was unpopular. But the only thing I could do is we had, each project that we worked on, we were required to have an operations planning document, which I have several with me right here if you'd like to see them. They're about, I don't know, 200 pages. And any time I would make a decision that was unpopular, all we could do was to have a discussion. And I'm open to change as long as there is fruitful discussion. So if I make a decision that's unpopular, and of course I can tell by my audience, then we have to get together in a big meeting. And I think maybe working for a corporation is a little bit easier than working for a school district, because accountability is, I mean, you are accountable if you're doing operations planning for a corporation, you are accountable. So people couldn't say, we don't want to listen, and we don't agree with you, but we don't want to listen. For a company, they had to come. I mean, if people didn't attend my meetings, I could, get people to attend right away. And so I would get people together in a room, we would discuss this, and we would, I would publish the outcome of our discussion, and of course, who could complain with that? I mean, we would always come to a resolution at our meetings, and it might not have been the same, consistent with the decision I made, but we came to a decision, and it was settled. Thanks.
Okay, Dr. McHugh, thank you for being here. And describe the role of a board member in relation to the duties of a superintendent and a school district staff.
Okay. I think the job of the superintendent is to be the CEO of the supplier of education to the school district. It's the job of the school board is to make their decision, to evaluate their decision. So the school superintendent, he or she operates the school district. They come up with solutions, in several solutions, not just one solution. I would like to see several solutions. A board member evaluates these solutions and discusses with the administration how they could best satisfy the needs of the student. Because it's the school board that really knows, that really has to get a feel for what the community wants. And the school board acts as the intermediary between the administration who's supplying the education and the community who is, paying for the education. And they have to listen to the community and satisfy the community. So they have to speak to the administration to make sure the community is satisfied. And so I think that the school superintendent is the CEO of the supplier of the education. They come in, it's the school board that listens to the community and makes sure the superintendent is really delivering a high-quality, cost-effective education.
Thank you.
And Dr. McHugh, if you were offered a seat on the board, what do you think would be the area that you would have the steepest learning curve?
I would think, although I have experience, I don't really have experience with negotiating with people. I don't really have experience with union negotiations. I think that I have the right personality to be involved in union negotiations. I think it's the business administrator that really does the union negotiations, or the lawyer. But I think that I could, that would be my steepest learning curve in the union negotiations. Every 3 years, is it?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. McHugh. Are there any concluding comments which you would like to share with the board?
No, I realize there's not many people in the community with my experience, with my detailed operations planning experience, and I think that I could lend my expertise would be a perfect fit for the board. I mean, I was always somewhat curious because, as I said, I didn't really see, or the operations planning documentation that I read really didn't have the information. I'm like, how can you run a business like this? And then it wasn't until July where the superintendent said that, you know, she referred Dr. McHugh, I'm sorry, we don't really have the expertise that you want. Well, I wasn't saying that just to give grief and not give solutions. Every time I complain about something, I always offer solutions. I know there are people in the community that complain that don't offer solutions. I said to myself, if I complain, I have to offer a solution. And I've offered solutions at every place that I complained. And I would like to at least discuss my solutions with someone. And I wasn't having so much success, so that's why I'd like to be a member of the board. Thank you.
Dr. McHugh, stand corrected. I'm sorry I called you Mr. McHugh before.
No problem. You can call me anything except late to dinner.
Thank you very much, Dr. McHugh.